Let me ask you something. When the adhan goes off, what do you feel? Is it peace or is it pressure? That heavy sigh, that thought like, I'll pray in 5 minutes, and somehow 5 minutes becomes never. If Salah feels more like a chore than worship, this video is for you. And no, it doesn't mean you're a bad Muslim, but it does mean something is wrong. And today, we're gonna fix it. I've been there. You want to pray. You know it matters, but your mind is tired. Your phone is loud, and Salah feels like another task on an already full day. School, assignments, work, family, social media, and prayer gets mentally filed under something I have to do, not something you want to do. And that's dangerous, not because Allah is angry, but because your heart is slowly disconnecting. Here's the truth most people won't tell you. Salah doesn't feel heavy because you're lazy. It feels heavy because of how your life is structured. Let's talk about that. Your brain is addicted to stimulation. Fast content, quick laughs, infinite scrolling, constant noise, TikTok, messages. So when you stand for Salah, silence hits you. No stimulation, no reward, just you and Allah. And your brain panics because Salah requires presence and your brain is trained for escape. That's why your mind races in prayer. That's why you check the time. That's why it feels uncomfortable. Not because prayer is boring, but because you're overstimulated. This is important, so listen closely. The problem isn't Salah. The problem is what surrounds it. Most people approach Salah like this: how fast can I get this done? Subconsciously, they rush wudu. They rush the movements. They rush the ending. And then they wonder why they feel nothing. But imagine this. If someone you loved only spoke to you 5 times a day, and every time they rushed the conversation, how would that feel? Salah is not a task. It's not a productivity item. It's a reset, a pause in the chaos, a reminder of who you are and why you're here. When Salah becomes a checkbox, it loses its weight. And when it loses its weight, it feels like a burden. Here's another hard truth. You can't pour spirituality into a life that's constantly draining you. If you sleep at 2 a.m. scrolling, if your mornings are rushed, if your day has no structure, if your habits are chaotic, Salah becomes the first thing that suffers. Not because you don't care, but because discipline leaks. This is why Islam emphasizes routine, not motivation, not emotion. Routine, because worship thrives in structure. And chaos makes Salah heavy. Let's get practical. Step 1. Stop trying to feel khushu every prayer. That expectation alone kills motivation. Instead, aim for this: calm, present, unrushed. That's it. Even if it's short, even if it's quiet, consistency beats intensity. Step 2. Protect the 5 minutes before prayer. This is huge. The 5 minutes before prayer determine how prayer feels. No phone, no scrolling, no mental chaos. Sit, breathe, prepare. Step 3. Fix one prayer first, not all 5. Just one. Choose the prayer that feels easiest. Maybe Maghrib, maybe Fajr. Make that prayer sacred. Same spot, same calm, same intention. Let momentum build naturally. Step 4. Remember why you're standing. Before you start, say this quietly to yourself: I am standing before Allah. Not rushing, not multitasking, not escaping. Standing. That thought alone changes everything. Here's the reality. Salah will never compete with dopamine, but it doesn't need to. It competes with emptiness. It fills something nothing else can. If prayer feels heavy, don't abandon it. Fix the system around it. So remember this: your prayer doesn't need more emotion. It needs more structure. And remember, discipline today is peace tomorrow.